that money.
Couldn't you see? That's her change.
I'm sorry about the mix-up, Mrs. Fargate.
No harm done. No harm done.
Well, okay. Good night, then.
Good night. My dress suits you.
Here, you can have it back.
Well, you'd look kind of strange walking out of here in the buff. Why don't you finish eating, huh?
I'm not hungry.
No? Well, I recognized you from your picture.
Listen, that English chick deserved to get blasted. I mean, somebody's gonna die at that flop house.
Honey, there's no need to be so defensive. Now, I wouldn't mind shaking up the blue-haired battle axes in this town, but Brooke is not one of them. So, you know Nellie. You know, she was a hoot when she was young. I mean, I can remember her once taking the owner of the county for a ride. She brought in a whole town load of kids and gave them all the best junk in the place, and she nearly got the key of the city for it. Oh, gosh, I wish I'd kept in touch with her. How is she? Did she give you that postcard?
Yeah. I stole it. I got a thing for uptight Bergs.
Well, Nellie loved it here, but it was a small town then.
Yeah, we talked about coming together. She used to keep them postcards on the walls to cover up the holes.
Where was that?
New York. We both ended up at the Empress. You ever hear of it?
No.
Well, more roaches than people, but Nellie was cool, and she let me visit lots of times. I remember this one day, she took out this trunk, and it was stuffed with jewels and beads and necklaces from the carny. She gave me whatever I wanted. I thought I hit it rich. What's a 10-year-old know? Then, this one Sunday, I came back from church. Nellie made me go. She told me it was good for me. And she was passed out on the floor. The super came up and he said it was her heart. He threw this old mildewed spread around her, and I stayed with her until the cops came.
Poor Nellie.
I'm glad she's dead. I'm glad she never came back to this dump.
Look, Pine Valley is not paradise, but it's a good town, and it's got good people.
Oh, yeah, I met him at the shelter, and I ran into a real friendly cop tonight,
Everybody
too.
is not an enemy.
I can't breathe here. I mean, it's like I take these big gulps of air. Nothing. I mean, it never gets down into my lungs. I might as well be stuck at that SRO pit, the Empress.
Darling, Brooke can help you.
So she can win more awards? I don't want her help. And I don't want yours. Nellie was no strings. She didn't try and push me off on the system. Because I got news for you, lady. The system don't want me, and I don't want it. So just save your advice for a sucker who needs it.
Look. Just a minute. Brooke wants to make all this up to you.
What, are you and her partners or something? You want to help? Tell the shelter lady to pack it in.
Now, wait. Now, listen. I know what it's like not to trust. But believe me, someday you're going to find out you just can't go it alone. People do care.
Yeah, Nellie cared. But she's dead, just like her lousy town. Nellie was wrong about this place. She was wrong about all your people. She was wrong.
I don't know what it is. You know, maybe it's just her name. My Laura would be about the same age. You know, and God help me, I don't I don't know what she would look like. You know, I try to imagine sometimes how she'd wear her hair, or how tall she'd be. I mean, sometimes I think I'm crazy, you know, because I'll think about what her voice would sound like. I mean, you know, like if she were coming through that door. And if we'd argue about boys or messy room. You know, I miss that I'm never going to buy a prom dress for her, or my phone ringing at all hours of the night when her friends are calling. And I can't fathom why it is that you can miss something so much that you'll never have.
Brooke, you can't replace...
I'm not doing that, Adam. I really am not. I know I can never replace Laura, but there's something about this girl. She's given me something back in life. I mean, there are so many needy people right outside that door, and Laura has made me realize that. She's made me want to reach out and forget self-pity and get going with things.
I found my old business card in my things. It has my title.
Great, that's great. I'll make a couple of calls in the morning. We'll try to get you something at Chandler.
I owe you an apology. I doubted you.
Brooke, stop.
No, hey, come on. You know, being wrong is not going to scar my fragile ego.
No, you're very kind, but the truth is you don't owe me an apology. I didn't think I could handle this. It was until I found myself out there among all those faces that I'd even had the guts to try. Those people are us. Nobody is immune. Well, maybe I came here for all the wrong reasons, but I'm glad I'm here.
So why don't you go back to all the wrong reasons?
Wrong? I said wrong? I'm not really wrong. Just different, personal. Oh, I've got to stop playing these games. Brooke, you got to be aware that there's only one reason I came here tonight. I mean, there's only one reason that really, truly means something. Can't you see it? Can't you feel it? It's all around us. Oh, this is the last place. I thought I was going to be saying this to you. Maybe it's the best place. I've tried to deny it. I've tried to forget it. I've tried to pretend that it doesn't exist, but I can't do that anymore. I love you, Brooke English. I've fallen in love with you all over again. You see it? Don't you feel it? It's all around us. This is the last place I thought I was going to be saying this, but hey, maybe it's the best place. I've tried to ignore it. I've tried to forget it. I've tried to pretend it doesn't exist. I can't do that. I love you, Brooke English. I've fallen in love with you all over again.
Adam, this is This
is out of the blue. It's out of the question. Outrageous, outlandish, inconceivable. Whatever you're feeling, I've been there. So, shock, denial, disbelief.
Look, Adam, you know, we have been friends now for...
No, listen to me. Listen to me. I tried to chalk it up to friendship, to rebound, to gratitude, to nostalgia. Brooke, it is none of those things. It never was. You were the crowning event in my life. That look in your face, I've seen that shock. I see it. I've seen that in the mirror many times. The day you came to me and told me that you were going to go away and you weren't coming back, it was like a knife stabbing me in the heart. And the day you were up for the Woman of the Year award, I felt like it was my life riding on that vote. And when you walked up to the podium that night after Laura ran away, my heart was in my throat. Brooke, when you hold your breath, I can't breathe. When you hurt, I hurt. You're part of me, the best part. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be dumping this all on you tonight. I didn't come here to barrage you with this. I came here because I can't stay away.